YouTube, what's up? Kilo, MaddenStudents.com. I'm back. I'd like to start this out by just throwing you guys an apology. It's been a long time since I put a video out, especially on my personal channel. But I've been going through some personal stuff and haven't really had the ambition to cut up video and commentate it, so on and so forth. Um, but I'm gonna try to get a lot out today. I'm gonna try to do at least 3 videos, maybe 4. Um, it's really gonna depend on what time I end up getting my son tonight and what time he ends up going to bed. So we'll try to get at least a couple done during the day though, and go from there. In news, guys, MaddenStudents.com is doing phenomenally well. So thank you to all of you that have registered on the site. Um, we're really growing quickly, and everything seems to be going well. On the site, we currently have like 7 different free ebooks for Madden 12, and I don't even know how many. I think we ended up with like 4 or 5 for NCAA. But in any event, we also have tournaments going on this weekend, guys, both on the Xbox 360 and on the PS3. The entry's free. You don't have to pay anything to get in the tournament. You just have to be a member on the site and post in the thread. But the prizes are going to be 1,600 Microsoft points on Xbox 360 and a $20 PSN card on PlayStation. So, we got some good prizes going out there. We're going to try to keep giving you guys stuff. We just recently gave away a copy of Madden 12 on Xbox 360 to, I'm not even sure what his YouTube name is on the site. His name's Go Got Him. But in any event, congratulations again to him. And we're gonna keep trying to do stuff like that, guys. We're gonna try to give back to you. We're really trying to make it about the community, and we'll see what happens. We'll go from there. But obviously, we need support. So get over there, get in those tournaments. The bigger the bracket, the better, and we'll go from there. As you guys can see, since I'm posting up NCAA gameplay, I'm backed up. I have a lot on my computer. I have some NCAA gameplay, some Madden 12 gameplay, a couple embarrassing losses even that I'm about to post up, and then another video that's going to go up. Actually, this one's going to take priority too. Gentleman that was talking a world of shit on one of my tip videos on the Madden Students channel. Um, so we ended up playing, and I'm going to go ahead and post that game up. Probably that'll be the next one I do. Just because the issue is so close to home for me. So we'll put that up. But I'm gonna try to get them out there, guys. I don't even actually have this game anymore, NCAA. I traded it in, not because I didn't like it, but because nobody seems to really play it anymore. Everybody's on their Madden thing, so it basically was just collecting dust on my shelf. So I decided that it would be better to allow it to help me pay off some of Battlefield 3, which comes out, like 2 weeks. So looking forward to that. But yeah, so I don't have this game anymore, guys, but I have a lot of gameplay that's going to go up with this game recently. Well, not recent gameplay, but it's going to go up very soon. And, we'll go from there. But, everybody's on this Madden 12 thing. And, as far as I'm concerned, it's okay. It's bearable. It's not the greatest game ever, though, in my opinion. And I think that if they would just make purple zones a shade deeper, that would solve a lot of my frustrations with it. And I know my opinion's not the most popular opinion in the world because basically the way I see it is if you were like a mediocre player last year, you're gonna love Madden 12. Absolutely love it. If you were a bad player last year, you're gonna absolutely love Madden 12. The people with very high wins compared to losses from last year seem to be kind of in a common consensus that we don't really think it's the greatest game on earth. Um, and you know what? They did take away a lot of the exploits, and I know everybody's gonna say, "Oh, it's because they took away all the exploits you run," but it's not. You know what I mean? I think like taking C routes out, for example, I think taking C routes out of the game was exquisite. It was absolutely wonderful. Um, very good for the game. The problem that I have with it is that they replaced it with a very simple strategy that anyone can run, even if they've never played the game before in their life, and that is inside and outside slants. They're just ridiculously overly effective. Outside slants, more so against man or whatever. Even against zone, actually, too. I mean, they're good too against zone as long as you have the streak pushing the routes or the zones back. But against zone, the inside slants crossing are they're like almost glitchy. They're so good. Um, the purple zones don't play deep enough to cover them. So once they get to the opposite side of the field, one of them is going to be open. And I don't care how good of a user you think you are, you cannot user both those routes. And there's not a zone on the game that will take care of them. So your only hope is that you can get pressure to the quarterback prior to them reaching the opposite hash mark. Um, but because your opponent can block 8 people and still get both those routes off, it becomes like almost a point where you almost have to run a glitchy nano to get to them. So I mean, it's just not a very good thing in my opinion for the game, but it's bearable. And please don't misunderstand. I'm not like losing a lot or anything, so I'm not complaining because I'm losing. I'm just complaining because it makes the game absolutely ridiculously boring to just against everybody I play online. It's just slant, 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 slants. And that's just not fun, guys. You know what I mean? Not fun at all. You're not creating any type of an offensive scheme or anything like that. Um, so that's why I'm complaining. But I mean, as far as record goes, I'm between the two accounts I play on right now. I'm what am I, 27-7, and 3 of those losses were because I lost my connection in games I was winning. So, I mean, it's not because I'm losing a lot. Believe me, it's because it's just stupid, in my opinion. You know what I mean? Um, I mean, basically, I'll break it down like this. Let's think of it like as two separate evils. If you, on one hand, you have the evil of things like C routes and I don't even know what you want to. I don't really like the term nano because nanos don't really exist anymore. I prefer things like enhanced blitz or something like that. But yeah, those blitzes, those C routes. We'll use C routes for example. And you have stuff like that where people actually have to like put some time into it and learn like what plays they can do it from, where they can motion from, um, how to do it, how to stop it, and you got to invest some time into it. And then on the other evil, Madden 12, you have an exploit basically, because that's pretty much what it is, guys, is an exploit that anybody can run. I mean, anybody. You could never have played the game before in your life, and you could pick the thing up and run 2 crossing inside slants and have money all the way down the field. And between those two evils, I'm gonna have to go with the one that actually takes some like study time and some effort being put into the game to learn them and be good at them. You know what I mean? Um, just my opinion, obviously, and like I said, I completely understand why a lot of people don't agree with that opinion. But that is my opinion nonetheless. And as far as Madden 12 goes, though, there was a lot of things that I do think that they improved. I think they did improve the presentation of the game. That looks phenomenal. Um, Actually, that's really about the only thing that I think they really improve is the presentation. But presentation's huge, guys. I mean, everybody says, "Oh, looks doesn't matter." Well, no, it really does because if it was all about gameplay, we'd all still be playing Tecmo Super Bowl, and that's not the case. It's about the look of the game also. So I mean, they did great in that aspect. Um, a lot of the people that are gung ho on Madden 12, they try to give real good reasons as to why. Oh, the zones are so improved, and no, they're not. The zones suck. I mean, maybe the flat zones are improved, maybe, but the purple zones are horrible. If you send a flat route and an outside slant to the same side, the purple zone will bite on the flat route instead of the outside slant. And that's just not football, guys. I mean, in football, you're taught to not let anybody behind you in your zone. You're taught to play the deeper route. So if they're biting on a flat route that's 3 yards behind the line of scrimmage instead of the slant route that's 7 to 10 yards behind or forward, that's not right. Another popular one so far has been, oh, the AI is so improved. No, it's not. They have, if anything, I think the AI might be worse now because they have still the same old, issues of, people running next to the running backs and so on and so forth. Defenders just like ignoring a receiver that's in their zone or running past them. But now they've also added things like, the popular bounce off the back of your helmet or off your face mask pass. Oh, another thing they did that was good though is the quarterbacks. Like, I mean, I think that the quarterbacks are a little over the top inaccurate, but I definitely appreciate the effort of them like putting it in to where you can't run 50 yards behind the line of scrimmage and throw a bomb. So that was definitely good. But past that, I mean, I really don't see a whole lot that was improved, and I think that the majority of the community is just really happy that pretty much anybody can compete this year. So, um, in other news, anyway, this is actually going to be coming to an end here. But if anybody wants me to, I will put out a video showing what I'm talking about regarding the zone play or the AI. Um, the AI one, I might have to take specific examples from gameplay. The zone one, I can just show you in practice mode, so that one wouldn't be too much work to do. But as you can see, this game here got kind of out of hand. A lot of interceptions were thrown in this game, and that was the big flaw with college football anyway. Is you could just set your pass defense to aggressive, and it'd just be like pick city, like this game turned out to be. A lot of those weren't user picks. A lot of those were computer picks, and that's just the way the game goes, I guess. But anyway, I just want to reiterate again, guys, we got tournaments Saturday, 5 p.m. on MaddenStudents.com, Xbox 360 and PS3, free entry for both, and I believe 1,600 Microsoft points is $20. So a $20 prize for both, and the more the merrier. So get over to MaddenStudents.com today and register for that. Hope to see you there. Hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Like I said, I'm going to try to put out at least 3 to 4 more videos today. Try my best anyway. Later, guys.